Welcome to Aqua Talks, where marketing meets bold, game-changing ideas. Join your hosts, Larry Aldrich and Maddie Dudley, as they explore the art and science of cutting through the noise, capturing attention, and fostering meaningful connections with your audience. Whether you're a destination marketer, government contractor, or simply passionate about the transformative power of marketing, Aqua Talks offers engaging discussions, fresh insights, and actionable strategies designed to inspire and inform.
So, welcome back to Aqua Talks. My name is Maddie Dudley. I am the PR director at Aqua. This is a podcast for marketers, whether you're just getting started out or you're a pro already in the industry. This is a podcast powered by Brensis Technology. I am joined by Larry Aldrich, my co-host.
Hi, I'm Larry Aldrich, President, CEO of Brensis Technology and Aqua Marketing Communications. Today we're speaking with Darren Novich, the founder and president of the EnergyLink. Darren, how you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Looks like you're traveling back from somewhere.
Yeah, how you doing, Larry? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just, we went out to visit one of our customer facilities today. It's a potato chip factory down in Dallas, and I'm just heading back to the office. So yeah, it's a little sunny out here, so I got to keep my shades on.
I see that. So tell us a little bit about the EnergyLink.
Yeah, the EnergyLink, I started the EnergyLink in 2008. Prior to that, I was in the supply business for natural gas. I was a energy trader, so I had a lot of experience working with natural gas and invoices and costs associated with natural gas and energy. I saw an opportunity to provide a service on the retail level as a broker, energy broker. There were a lot of companies out there that were having to negotiate their energy contracts, but they didn't have the in-house expertise. So we were able to fill that void by having them utilize our service, my expertise in the markets. And this way they didn't have to worry if they didn't know where the current energy rates were trading or what terms in the contract they can negotiate. We provided that level of expertise, or we continue to provide that level of expertise and value to our customers, where they don't have to be energy experts and take on all that risk and headache that goes along with negotiating energy contracts. They can just rely on us. So the company's about 17 years old now. We've been around for 17 years. So been a good ride. Been adding a lot of value to a lot of customers' portfolios.
So it's I know a lot about you, but I want you to share a little bit with our listeners and with Maddie. I've known you since you were 18 years old. We went to basic training together, actually.
That was a long time ago. That was a while ago. When you finished your degree at the University of Florida, Gainesville, and then you went into the energy industry, energy trading. So give them a little bit about your background of how you got started in energy. Well, I think I was a junior at University of Florida, and I knew I needed to do like some type of internship to get business experience, and went on their career website for the university and found a internship for an energy company, and it was in sales. So I started in sales, selling natural gas solutions and service to customers in Atlanta, Georgia. That was our target market at the time, but that was my introduction into the market, the sector, I should say. So I quickly realized that, natural gas is going to be a necessity for a long time. It seemed like a good career choice, just energy in general. So once I did sales for maybe a year, then I saw a in-house job posting for a trading position to be an energy trader. And I knew that's where I would learn a lot and grow my career and understanding of the markets. So I applied for that position, and that's where I started trading energy. And traded energy for several years. I learned all the markets, how to transport energy from one state to the next. It was sort of like the they're like stocks. So, you're buying and selling the commodity, the natural gas, and then you're having to transport that commodity, take delivery of it and transport it to the end users. I knew all the ins and outs of the industry. I studied tariffs. Every utility has a tariff, like a rule book on how to move energy from one location to another. So if I bought the gas in Houston, I would have to ship it to Atlanta, Georgia, or Florida. And there's a lot of industry detail and understanding that to do that. But it seemed like a really attractive market for the long term, for something that would be sustainable, needed. So that's what really attracted me and why I stayed with it.
All right, we've been working with you for some time as a marketing partner. I myself has worked with you in the past as a marketing partner. And again, we're venturing into and have been working with you as a marketing partner. I know, you've told us, I know your story. You told us your story again. On top of that story of who the EnergyLink is, we're marketing experts. Maddie is a public relations director and expert. Tell us talk a little bit about how you see us and marketing helping you get your message to your clients and new clients, getting your story out there.
Yeah, so we have a great story and a great offering. We provide a lot of value for our customers, and for us, we're expert at our core services, our core offering. But I quickly realized that we're not experts at getting that message out, getting that story out. So for us, it was kind of a no-brainer. We were trying to do like some marketing in-house, or had worked with other marketing companies, but they didn't really provide as much value. So that's where I saw the opportunity to engage your services. But now it's we're getting much more exposure from a social media aspect, and getting our story out there, and we're getting noticed. We're seeing a lot of activity on the social platforms that we subscribe to. So it's night and day, from where we were prior to our engagement. So it's been a great experience, and we're getting a lot of value out of it. And we're hoping that trend continues.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things that we'll be working with you on, and as you and I discussed, we're taking a step-by-step approach. There's a lot of different plans out there. For example, we haven't gotten to the public relations portion of it. That can be down the road. So we have Maddie here. So from a public relations standpoint, if you had questions you wanted to ask a public relations expert, does anything come to mind?
From a PR standpoint, yeah, I think if there's certain industry publications that would be of interest, that I think would be of interest, where we get more exposure, maybe more of a targeted message from certain publications. That's probably where I would want to see, how would we go about doing that, from a identifying those publications and then creating taking our message to those publications. That would probably be where I would want to direct my attention to.
Yeah. So I've had
PR person.
Yeah, I've had the luck of working in B2B and B2C. I mean, currently we focus on destination, but we're also in federal private space. But before, I've worked for every different type of industry, and a lot of B2B companies have the same question about trade publications, that's where my target audience is. How do I get placement within those? So whether it's thought leadership or some sort of unique story about the industry, it's really, it's just like you said earlier, you guys have a great story, so it has better chances of getting coverage, but it has to be something newsworthy, something like buzzy has to be going on for placement. And identifying those publications is through keyword searches, through Google. I also have a platform called Muck Rack that I utilize and look up specific like beats that reporters cover. So I'll find a magazine that I've never heard before in the energy space and be able to find all of the reporters that write for it there too. So it's a process, but it's kind of fun for me. It's like a little scavenger hunt.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You do a lot of trade shows, and
Right.
I know you just got back from one. How important is networking to the growth of the EnergyLink?
Oh, network face to face is everything. I know we're in this technology mode, right? AI and we're digitized across the board. But maybe I'm old school. The face to face is always going to be.
Oh, you have to.
Is always going to add value. So if you look at my business and when I first started it, trade shows and networking and personal relationships, that was everything. That's how I was able to grow the company and establish myself as an expert. Back then, and it was 17 years ago, but we still had a lot of technology available to us, email and all that. So I just wouldn't have been able to get a lot done as far as closing deals and everything if I wouldn't have had the opportunity to actually network with people and attend those trade shows. But yeah, your face-to-face networking is everything. And like I said, maybe I'm old school. Maybe that'll change. I don't see it changing anytime soon. But we're going to keep going down that path as we keep finding success.
We do a lot of networking. We hit the road a lot. We do a lot of shows also. It's I wouldn't call that old school. I mean, that personal relationship is really important. Mm-hmm. We try to get out there and meet a lot of potential clients, DMOs. We meet vendors. Maddie and I are going to Chicago next week for Destination International to get, like you said, build those personal relationships. Mm-hmm. Meet everyone in the industry and continue to grow Aqua and Brent's by face-to-face. That's still the main and the number one way to network. So with that,
regardless of how much.
Yeah. Regardless, you gotta. Regardless of the technology, you still got to get out there and you got to shake hands and smile and take pictures.
Yes.
And then put it all on social media.
Mm-hmm. It's a combination of all of them.
Yeah, the combination of all that. So congratulations with the EnergyLink and everything that you've been doing, moving forward with the EnergyLink. I've seen it come a long way. Like you said, 17 years. I was there. I believe I'm the one that helped you with that logo. So
yeah, that was.
Love to see what you're doing and where you've been going. You've come a long way. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
And very happy to be able to work with you as a marketing partner again. And as we continue to move forward, we're looking forward to continuing to help you, the EnergyLink, do some big things and continue to help see the EnergyLink grow and grow with us in particular. And so, we usually finish off with, tell us something exciting. Give us a good success story. I know you just renewed one of your largest clients over the last week. So you want to give us a little bit about a good success story, if you have one better than that.
Yeah, let's see, there's a lot of success stories. I think just in general, like a general theme in our success stories would be that a lot of new relationships that we establish, whether it's an introduction or, we may come across a facility that was purchased by, was owned by one of our customers and purchased by another entity. When we first, engage, there's a lot of skepticism as far as, who are these guys? We can do it better, or is there a better option out there? But I think once we actually work with them and sit down with them and discuss their options, that's where the rubber meets the road, where there's a lot of value. So I can give an example, like even this facility we just visited a year and a half ago. We were introduced to them, and they kind of had their mind made up as far as what they were going to do, and they didn't feel they needed our services. But as we got talking to them a little bit, they started realizing like we are the subject matter expert in this industry. So they started letting down their guard a little bit and allowing us to provide input and advice and guidance. So go full circle when we were sitting down with them today in the boardroom. After we did the tour, they gave us a great praise. That we were doing a great job, and they're very happy they engaged our services. So when you hear a customer, anytime you hear a customer say great things about you, unprovoked, unsolicited, to me, that's a success story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you for being with us. We enjoyed the conversation. We look forward to more.
If you're interested in learning more about Darren, please go to aquatalks.com. You can find more about the podcast there, as well as our socials, links to Darren's as well. And we will see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
You've been listening to Aqua Talks, where marketing innovation takes center stage with bold ideas and actionable insights. Ready to take your strategies to the next level? Visit aquatalks.com to book your free consultation and explore resources that empower you to thrive in today's fast-paced marketing world. Until next time, stay bold, stay inspired, stay imaginative.